There we go. We are live. Welcome everyone to episode 2 of UK Tech Talk. Don't forget to use hashtag UK Tech Talk in Twitter. So, usual guys are here. We've got Moz
Hello.
and Purav.
Hey, sup? How's it going?
All the links to those guys are in the description below for Twitter and YouTube. Go and check them out. Subscribe, follow, share, like.
Yeah, all that jazz. All
All
that
that. So, we've got a few things we're going to talk about. Some latest and greatest announcements in the world of technology. Any questions as well, put in the chat below, please, and we will get to them.
Hello. Hey, sup?
Back. That's my fault. And right, let's go and share this for you, and hopefully start chatting about something. So I picked some random stuff that I thought was quite cool. This is going to get confusing with so many tabs. So the first one was Meerkat is now on Android, which is I'm quite happy about because I did have a little bit of a fad with my using it on my iPad, and I don't know if any of you guys have iPads and you try and use an iPhone app and it's just like horribly scaled.
Yeah.
And yeah, so finally we've got that because I'm not like don't have an iPhone and a
So there's
Android phone.
like Meerkat and Periscope. Those are the two main players in this kind of live streaming over
Yeah.
your device kind of thing.
Yeah, we've got I think this Periscope is owned by Twitter, but yeah,
Mm.
they just beat them to it at the moment. And although I did have a little bit of a play about and try and actually get a session going earlier, 6 times I tried and the app crashed every single time. So
All right.
it still needs a bit of ironing out, but I hope that they'll sort that out because it
Yeah.
seems to be quite a popular thing to do now. So
Yeah, that's like the kind of new thing that's going about, isn't it?
mm,
I
I
mean,
still don't get the point of it though. Like, unless you
yeah.
have like a really awesome thing to share, why are people just randomly gonna watch what you're doing in your day?
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So,
It's like if I just sit here and stream myself editing like all day, but
Yeah, it's like
all
nobody's
day
gonna hang around
crispy.
for that.
Yeah.
it's just like if you haven't got a really large following either, I don't think it's probably worth anything to like do it really. I mean, you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
I see like celebrities doing it and stuff and getting the use out of it, but average Joe blogs, I don't know like how useful it would be. You know what I mean? To be honest.
I think the only person I've seen that's really benefited using it was TechSmart Keaton, where he's done like Apple Watch giveaways and things on it when he's got to I think it was 5 million hearts or something. He
All right, yeah,
gave away two, I think it was. Um, he does well with it, but
yeah. It's
I
because
suppose
he's got a large following, that's why.
yeah,
And he's utilizing it to, in a clever way instead of like just doing like a YouTube video. He's like,
Hmm.
yeah.
it's pretty exciting actually when you think about it because it's like, oh, a live giveaway. That's it's quite unique, isn't it? Really,
Hmm.
pretty cool.
I swear he shared like behind the scenes of his editing or something as well, didn't he, on Periscope?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite a good way for, well, a good sort of angle for people to tune in for that reason as well, because he doesn't really show that otherwise. Like if MKBHD did that, I'm sure a lot of people would watch as well,
Yeah,
because everyone wants to know how he edits and stuff. So
yeah, yeah. This Periscope. Um, where is it in the Twitter app? Because I can't find it. Is it not?
it's not in the Twitter app. I think it's a
And
separate app, isn't it?
yeah.
Right, right.
But
Okay.
it's only on iOS for now.
Yeah.
All right, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Android user mostly.
What's
Was Meerkat iOS only as well until today?
until today, yeah.
All right, okay.
I think one of the things I really like about it is you just log in with Twitter and then it instantly posts to Twitter that you're live. So
Mm.
yeah,
Also, it says like live on Meerkat or whatever.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Of which it's found earlier that I had to delete consecutively as it didn't work.
So just spammed your followers basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one I found. Does anyone want to do one? Do you want to like somebody else want to do one, then someone else, then come back?
P.
Okay, well, I found quite a lot of people were sharing it the other day. I haven't actually used it myself, but it's the Microsoft How Old robot. So you basically go to how-old.net. Jordan, if you want to bring it up on your screen, because I don't know how to share tabs. But yeah, so basically you put like a picture, upload it onto it, and it'll tell you how old the software thinks you look. And from people that have shared it, it's quite inaccurate, but it's just quite interesting how interesting facial recognition has gotten. Like not only can they see your kind of development, but they can predict your age based on a picture. It doesn't work with people with glasses or if you're slightly angled to a certain side, so you kind of have to be looking forward. But I thought it was quite cool. And like I said, I haven't tried it myself. Moz, how have you tried it? You'll
I
probably
haven't
say you're
tried
like
it.
20 or something.
I'm I'm afraid it's gonna tell us that I'm in my 50s or something like that. So I'm staying clear of it. Like so.
But with how can I do it?
Wonder if we could do it on the Hangout.
Me without.
Yeah, you could do it live on the Hangout, possibly.
Everybody's gonna see me cry. No, I've seen some people like react really badly to it, and it's pretty funny. Like, it's like somebody who's 20, like, or you know, you're 43 or something. It's just like it's quite insulting, frankly. Yeah. But
Did they take it to heart, or did they realize that it's kind of like meant to be a joke-ish?
no, I think they knew it was a joke, man. But I don't know. I
Alright.
think they were still sick anyway. So. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I mean, it's been pretty dry though, hasn't it?
Mm.
When it comes to tech.
Sebastian in the check or in the chat, the chat, or
In the
as
check.
or Seek as Hydra calls him. It estimates me being 10 years older than I am, so fuck that.
Exactly. Exactly. People are getting insulted, man. It's not good. It's not good.
I have a picture. There's a picture of Ali. 24.
Wow. Wait, what is that? Is that like a thumbnail of his video with the bent phone or something?
Yeah, it was one of the filters that you get with the Logitech cameras. And,
Oh, right.
it looked like a Bengate.
Fair enough.
Didn't you mention earlier about a new Vodafone phone, Jordan?
That is here. Prime 6.
Prime 6,
So-
yeah. What's this all about? This is new to me.
This is their latest and greatest £79 smartphone.
What?
That's
Okay,
insane.
so-
What a bargain, mate.
A 5-inch IPS display, 1.2 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon with a gigabyte of RAM, and 8 megapixel camera on the rear, 2 megapixel on the front. This is actually getting pretty close to the 4X.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
sound
like-
too bad for that amount of money. That's wow. Okay.
What Android is that? KitKat?
It is.
Are
Yeah.
those physical buttons on the bottom?
Oh, is it Lollipop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad
They're,
then.
capacitive buttons, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say like, because I could actually understand them being physical for that price, because that would look horrible. You know. That's quite interesting. I'll have to get one of them. Get one in.
Yeah.
Prime 6.
That might actually be. I swear they were released 2. Let me look at the email quickly.
Where the sound? There is sound. What, can Rob not hear us? Robert Bell in the chat said, where the sound?
Robert, what's going on, mate? You need to whack them headphones on, mate.
You should be able to hear all of us, man.
Alongside the the Prime 6, they actually have this one, which is the Smart First 6, which is even cheaper than that, £40.
Whoa!
And this, oh, that's ridiculous. So yeah, 4-inch touchscreen, so Smart 4 Mini kind of size, if you ever used that. 4.4 KitKat.
Hmm.
That's just a dual core 1 gigahertz.
I think that is more than enough for like the average punter. Like that's not bad at all. I think smartphones have finally caught up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not endorsed by Vodafone or anything like that. I know I get a lot of their products in, but that's pretty good. What do you reckon, lads? Not a sponsor.
Yeah, that's great.
Actually, not bad for 40 quid.
That seems really good.
I mean, when I did the Smart 4 Mini back in, July-ish, June, that was I think that was £50 that was retailing at, and this is even better spec than that for 40. So
Hmm.
it shows how far technology can come in space of 10 months.
Yeah, doesn't take long, does it?
And
That's
you can
pretty
add a
cool.
game with it as well, like Temple Run and things like that. Play
Hmm.
pretty smoothly on there as well. So
I remember when Temple Run first launched on Android, it was such a botch. I don't know if you guys remember, like swiping left and right, you'd actually jump up, and it was so buggy. It was horrendous.
them bugs.
But oh wait, Gareth put in the chat, has anybody ever played Brain Training? And it says how old it thinks you are from your brain age. I used to play that on the Nintendo DS actually. It's quite a fun game.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't know if either of you played it. Do you have a DS? Moz, I think you have a DS.
I actually, I think in the history of DS, I've bought like 3 different DSs. I remember one got stolen, and then one of them I lost it, and then I bought one again. But yeah, I actually love that little console, but unfortunately I don't have any left, which sucks. But Brain Age, yeah, I did play it, and I can't remember my score, but I doubt it was good at all, to be honest.
It was quite fun. Like I remember there was like Easter eggs on the title screen, depending on like the which way you kind of press with the stylus on the guy's face or something.
Yeah,
Dr. Kawashima, I think his name was. So
yeah,
quite a fun game.
yeah. It's a good game.
I've got the old brick one. I did have a DS Lite when I was a lot younger. I think it was just when they brought it out, but back then I didn't know what I wanted, so I sold it, and then I bought a original one off my friend from college for 10 quid. So,
That's a bargain, man.
yeah,
That's a real bargain.
it's
Well
4
done.
games with it as well. So that was good. I just had just noticed a comment about I've got a similar Bush phone which I've just brought up.
Bush phone. Oh, the brand Bush. Okay.
Which is here.
Oh yeah, Bush smartphone.
This is very similar actually spec-wise. 4.4, 4-inch screen, same resolution, but with a 5 megapixel camera.
I didn't know they were doing smartphones, Bush.
Yeah. The the £40 Vodafone one actually has a 2 megapixel front and a 3 megapixel rear.
Mm.
So not too shabby for 40 quid. I tell you who that's going to be good for is all the people that go to festivals.
Yeah, yeah.
Get 20 quid a credit on a £40 phone.
So if it drops or anything, they ain't got no worries in it.
Yeah.
Bush brand is owned by Argos. Is it?
Right.
Damn. I didn't realize that. So like all the Bush like fridges and washing machines and all that stuff.
I
So
remember having
Argos.
like a tiny television back in the day, which was a Bush one, and it was just like the screen was like something like 12 inches or something. It was awful.
Wow. Was that like a brick or something?
It looked a bit like a brick, but you know, like a square brick. Damn. Yeah, man. Old school.
What parking, mate?
Hello, Tech Invasion. Seb.
Sebastian, hello. Doing gift gap on the pay-as-you-go plan.
Okay.
What else did I pick out? So yeah, anyone seen the old iPad Pro rumours? If you guys watch Unbox Therapy, you may have seen this iPad Pro
Oh
case.
yeah, he got that case, didn't he?
I'm actually quite interested in this, but I originally thought he had an iPad Mini when he was sat there that was sat inside the cases, but thinking that's an iPad Air, I'm like, that's pretty ridiculous actually thinking about the size it'll be.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be a total nightmare.
Hmm.
That's just too big. What do you reckon, P?
How big is that? 12 inches? Because I remember
Yeah.
rumors of that.
Is it
12,
12 inches?
I know they say like bigger is better and everything, but
yeah, that's quite big. Hmm. I
Way
mean,
too big.
apart from the size, is it actually going to have any like beneficial features? Because when it says Pro, it makes you think like it might be more kind of work-based.
yeah,
Like if they have like a pen or something, I don't know.
12.9 inch um,
No,
Force Touch. I would assume that the specs are going to be pretty similar to the MacBook in terms of performance. Obviously, you won't have the OS X, but although people were rumored that they were going to do a in between Mac OS X and iOS kind of conjoined software for it, so you kind of get a best of both, and you can have some iOS apps and stuff. So
hmm.
it'd be interesting to see how it pans out. But if it's going to probably start, I'd probably assume it will start at something like 600 though.
The Force Touch thing is a bit weird, like especially if they do it how they did the trackpad on the new MacBooks. I literally thought the MacBook was broken when I used it for the first time because
Really, I haven't used it yet.
it felt really weird. Like I can understand the benefit of it after you get used to it, but initially it's just like what the hell is this? So don't know. But I mean, when would they announce this iPad? Because normally they have iPad events in March, right? This year they didn't do anything.
There'll be one in next month.
September? Oh, next month.
Yeah.
Because WWDC is July, right?
Yeah.
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 I
So
think there's generally one. There you go. June 8th to the 12th.
all right, okay.
So, yeah, I remembered it was rough because last year it was on my birthday, which I thought was pretty cool. Would love to actually like go there for my birthday. That'd be awesome.
That'd be a nice
Um,
present, wouldn't
yeah.
it?
Oh,
Any of you guys got any questions in the chat?
Well, Seb, thanks for coming. He's got to go already, but cheers for coming.
so then, man.
Thanks for coming, Seb.
Have to ask yourself how pro a tablet like an iPad can possibly be compared to a Surface Pro. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think just the name Pro is going to like suggest that it can do so much more, but in the end, it's still going to be limited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Force Touch feels weird on the watch, but makes sense for such a small device. Oh yeah, Rob's got the Apple Watch, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Or Bob. Yeah.
I might have to make a little trip and go and try an iPad, Apple Watch. I think.
Yeah, you took the bait, like.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
What else do we have?
The Apple Watch apparently has like some sort of taptic thing. Like my manager was telling me the other day, like if he has GPS navigation on, and like when he wants to turn right or turn left, it will sort of tap the skin like twice on the left or the right. Bob, I don't know if you've experienced that, but I just thought that was kind of trippy to hear about him describing it. It kind of just vibrates on your skin.
Weird.
No, my daughter has. All right, fair enough. Pro can't be all about size. It has to pack way more than that under the hood.
Yeah, agreed.
Hmm.
With thinking about the Surface and comparing it to the Surface, have you tried the Surface, either of you two? So, I know, Purav, you did the Surface Pro 3, didn't you?
Yeah, the Pro 3 I've tried. I've seen the Surface 3 like briefly in store, but not properly. Mars, what about you?
I haven't had a chance to play with any Surface tablets or anything like that, but they look pretty cool though.
Hmm.
Do you
I
like
think the
them?
Surface 3 will be a really good game changer for Microsoft this year. Because for
Mm.
what you get, it does so much more than an iPad, and I think it's the best tablet around. Like it's 419, and for what you get for that money is actually really great value. Because you get like full Office now. It's not restricted by RT or anything.
That's
So
good.
4 Windows
Yeah,
and free upgrade to 10, obviously. So should be
that's
cool.
cool. I might have to go and see if they've got one in PC World.
They should do. I think it launches May 7th, doesn't it? So this Thursday,
Oh, nice.
Election Day. Yeah.
I've got Thursday off as well, so I know what I'll be doing.
Good stuff.
How is we doing for the chat?
Is there any other questions in the chat or any topics you want us to talk about? Oh wait, Jordan, did you ever do your Secret Life video?
No.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Don't forget about it.
No.
Are you
It'll
gonna
be
do
like
it?
My yeah, my list of stuff to do is just ridiculous.
I can imagine. You normally have like a collection of products behind you, don't you? Or is it on the other side of the desk?
Well, funny story. Well, it's not funny at all, but I ended up moving it all to the end of the room, so it's just there's so much more space now. I found one of the things to be the worst thing about it being in here was it's just felt claustrophobic, where there's so much in such a small space. So what I decided to do was chuck everything down against the wall, which basically meant I could stack stuff higher up. And then, as you can see, one of the soft boxes there. But the review table that was at the end, I've decided to keep folded up until I need it, and then I'm just going to set it up when I need it. So I can actually, walk around in here and stuff now. So it's actually
That makes more sense, I think.
better as well.
That sounds a lot better.
You don't want to feel trapped in your own room, innit? So
It didn't
Like
help.
me.
Work either. So. But,
So, Purav, I caught your video late last night, actually, when you released it. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. The variety of camera angles you're using. You're on some sort of balcony?
yeah, that was like on a top floor, kind of a building. So it was interesting views of London in it from there. It was like a white desk as well, but because the sun was really there, it kind of blew out the screen. So that's why, in parts of it where I tried to show the smart wake functionality, I couldn't really show it. So that's why I kind of brought the phone nearer. Even on full brightness, the edge doesn't show that well on in direct sunlight. But I'm glad you like the outdoor shots though.
Yeah, they're really good.
Did you like the Oyster card one? That one, like, that's credit to AO who's in the chat, but I thought that came out really well. So
Yeah, it was good.
how are you getting on with the M2 Aqua?
The review's actually done, but
Alright.
I'm just not releasing it yet. I'll be releasing it tomorrow, I think.
Obviously, the waterproof feature will get a negative.
Yeah. I mean, I go in depth about it actually quite a bit, so yeah, it's coming up tomorrow. I think I'll release it about 1 o'clock, something like that. But yeah,
Alright, cool.
it's coming.
And Jordan, your Mi Electronics earphones one, that was quite cool.
they are
No fish though.
amazing for 18.
You were loving them, like.
Yeah.
For the price, yeah.
I mean, I've got what was the other ones I use? I generally use clips R6. I think they're R6s for the gym, and I pretty much couldn't tell the difference between them and these. The clips ones I think are about £60. But yeah, 18 quid.
They're like less than 20 quid on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually crazy. They've also actually just released M6 Pros as well, which are they're more based to musicians. So, you might be interested in those because they've got a very they're not as bass heavy as well. They've got more of a flat response.
Cool.
So, if you may have seen like the Shure ones that have the kind of crystal design, so you can see the components and then they go around your ear.
Yeah.
They're like those. They retail at £50, and they should be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll check them out actually. They sound pretty cool. Right up my street, like. And stuff. Yes, please. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate your viewership and support as always. You must
Yeah.
know that. Come on.
Bob and Robert are like absolute legends. The other Robert, like Robert
Yeah.
Cooper or something.
They're so supportive. Like it's awesome. Like yeah. So what else is going on? What else is going on?
Has anyone ever used virtual audio cables? That's for streaming, I think. Hang on.
Virtual audio cable.
Yeah, I think there's a piece of software.
Oh, right. I was going to say that doesn't make sense.
Mm.
It's something to it gives you I think it splits out each individual sound on your PC so you can turn down individual things or something.
Like Soundflower for OBS.
Yeah.
Splits it into channels. That's cool.
Hmm.
I've actually I've tried to do some streaming on Twitch, and to be honest with you, it was a waste of time because my connection's absolutely laughable. But it was
Yes.
worth a go. But you can't really justify doing it if you haven't got a really good connection, though. What do you think?
What were you streaming? Gaming?
Yeah, just odd games and that, just for the crack.
Mm.
I never bothered until I got Fiverr.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you'd have like a push of a decent upload, and then like you'd get a decent quality, and you think, oh, that looks quite good, and then it would just go to absolute gash, and it would just look like a potato.
frame rate would just totally
Mm.
implode.
Mm.
That sucks.
He wants to use them for an on-air via Skype call on the radio using Skype audio to SAMBC. I don't know what that is.
Try it out then, Gareth. See how it goes, dude.
SAMBC. Start your internet radio station with Sam Broadcaster.
Oh, that's very similar to Unbox Therapy's doing something like that soon. Because he's got like a slider thing on his desk, and you guys may have seen his Instagram pictures. He's doing a call-in show, and I think it's going to be similar to that.
Oh, right.
I've never used that software, so I can tell
I
you about
saw his
streaming and stuff, but
I saw his DIY Apple Watch video. That was quite interesting. That you can put like any band on that supports that kind of loop
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
But you have to get the one with the leather band because that has that special bit or something. Then you just take that off, and then any band will connect. So
okay.
quite cool. I think Jordan, you saw iJustine's picture of Moz. I don't know if you saw it, but she compared the original iPhone to the Apple Watch, and it's so similar in terms of
Really?
design and in terms of specs as well. There was someone that posted a specs one. Let me see if I can find it. It was like same RAM, same Apple Watch, iPhone 1. Yeah, this is the specs one. Where's the thing?
There's the picture on there now.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? It really is quite similar. God, I remember watching the keynote for the original iPhone, and it was pretty cool. Like
That
I think it was
was
about
2007.
I think it was 7 or 6. I'm not sure, but I remember watching it, and I'd never actually watched a keynote before from Apple, and that was the first one I ever watched, and it was like, okay, I think I'm hooked, and I think it was actually from there that I got actually super keen, to be honest.
That's a good one to watch, though. The first iPhone one.
Yeah.
I can't share the link in the chat, but Jordan, I DM'd it to you if you can share it on screen. It's basically a table of the specs. So like resolution, iPhone 1 320 by 480, Apple Watch 312 by 390, memory iPhone 128 meg, Apple Watch 512 meg.
Wow.
Storage, iPhone 4 816 gig, Apple Watch 8 gig, and then CPU speed, iPhone 412 megahertz and Apple Watch 800 megahertz. So I thought that was just quite interesting. It's quite very similar.
That's really similar, isn't it? God.
Oh yeah, there's the image. Yeah.
The Apple Watch has like a larger PPI as well.
Because it's a smaller screen, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fun.
So they used to pull the OG iPhones they had lying around over the years to build watches.
How about that port in the watch that Apple don't talk about? Some firm has said it can be charged via this port and battery straps could be added. I don't know about that port. What port is that? Is that the port on the back?
That was here somewhere.
That's on magnetic port.
Got a, There you go. Yeah, so secret port can actually charge faster than Apple Watch's inductive charger. It's unclear whether Apple will be using it or not.
Just want to say hello to Robert Cooper.
Ah, wow. Where is that port then? Is it the port on the back? Is there like an image of the port?
No, there's no picture.
What do you guys think about Apple pushing music labels to kill Spotify, streaming ahead of the Beats relaunch? Any opinions on that?
I haven't seen much about it really.
Nor have I. What are they doing exactly?
I'm just looking on The Verge here, and it's just saying about music labels, how they're trying to kill them off. Do any of you actually use Beats?
No.
As like a music service?
No. I never even tried Beats Music when it was around.
Me either. What was that? Tidal.
Oh, Jay-Z's one, yeah.
That totally bombed, didn't it?
It dropped to like number 500 in the App Store chart. That was horrendous.
That was like the stupidest thing I've ever seen, to be honest. Like, I thought it was absolutely pathetic. Like,
oh, I found the picture of the thing. That's secret.
Of the port. Oh, damn.
Yeah, actually, Unbox Therapy showed that. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, is it that port that looks like a SIM card slot?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
We'll see.
That's quite weird.
What was the music service that all the guys like Kanye?
Tidal.
Yeah, Tidal.
We were just speaking about that. Yeah.
No,
that one. It flopped. Yeah.
Wow. Out of it. Jeez.
it was so stupid though. Like all the artists and stuff were there, they just looked thick as shit. Absolutely pathetic. But they've got more money, they can do what they want.
Got some TV news. Sony now have a 4.9 millimeter television, thinner than an iPhone.
What?
4K.
Wow.
You can get it in three smallish sizes, 55, 65 and 75 inches. But look at that, it's ridiculous.
Is that the credit card thin one? X90C, I think we saw that February. Possibly. Oh, that's the X900. Alright, slightly different. Yeah.
And there's a 4K TV channel now as well.
Hmm.
So 4K hasn't really. You think it's settled in yet to the kind of mainstream? Because I still don't think it's there yet. 4K content.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's just the price that still puts everyone off. It's still not at an affordable, well, what I'd call affordable price.
Yeah.
But although you can get some pretty good price camcorders coming out now.
Did you see that camcorder that David DeFranco got?
Hmm.
And
No.
he's well, the quality looks terrible.
Yeah.
In comparison to his previous vlogs, like it looks absolutely terrible, and the audio is terrible as well.
What was he
Okay.
bragging that like he's got some new camera and it's really bad?
No, he wasn't bragging at all. Like he was excited about it, and he obviously tried it out and stuff like that, and he's completely disappointed with it. But it couldn't be more obvious when you look at his content, because
All right.
it doesn't look as good, and it doesn't sound as good. I mean
Hmm.
that other Panasonic camcorder that he's got, it's amazing.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is amazing. But that was meant to be like the massive upgrade, isn't it? But
Yeah.
it's got like some like cool features and stuff like that, but they're just gimmicks because it's not very good.
Hmm.
Like the for example, I think the that picture though, the the autofocus and the zoom I do like on the new one, but yeah, for £1,000, that $1,000, that is just ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
not justifiable by any means. Hopefully that Sony one will do him proud though, because I think that's the same one that Detroit Borg uses.
right.
Looking at, and that does 4K, 1080, 60 frames. But yeah, Mike does a fantastic job with that camera. So
Hmm.
hopefully David will find that a lot better for his needs.
I
A lot
don't
of
think
people use the GH4 as well, don't they?
Yeah,
Panasonic one.
that's goals. That is.
I've just seen that picture of you, Jay, and you don't look 36 at all.
Bastard.
Not at all.
36.
36. Yeah, that was jokes.
That was. I remember when you first put that out. It's like waiting for the train to go by, like, and then the picture of me. I was gonna say because it was the same one,
Secret
wasn't
vlog kind of thing.
it? Yeah. That was ridiculous. That was like 40 carriages, that train.
Uh,
Uh, uh, uh, what else is new? Has anyone else
all right, I got
gone?
gone.
You go.
No, gone. All right, I was gonna say that I saw something really cool the other day. Like some of you guys that know me know that I'm a fan of modular tech, like starting with Project Aura and other stuff. So I saw this modular smartphone case by Nextpack. Jordan, I'll DM you the link if you want to share it on the stream. And basically, it works similar to Project Aura, but it's just like a case. So you can add different chips, kind of thing, to represent like the camera, the speaker, the battery. And they're a Kickstarter project, and they actually hit their goal on the first day. So their goal was like 50,000, and on the first day they had like 59,000. Currently it's at 103,000, so it's definitely worth backing. And the case has a lot of potential. So I'm excited by it. Like you can add an SD card reader to your phone, you can add a temperature sensor, you can add USB drives, you can even do a breathalyzer, which would be interesting, laser and stuff like that. So
God,
Cool
be all
stuff.
over this like a rash.
That's pretty cool.
So it's quite nice, yeah.
Do you reckon we get done if we played the video? We'll play it without sound.
Sound straight off.
That's well cool.
Mm.
Reminds me of the prototype phone, the modular phone that they designed. That they were
What,
planning to do.
Project Aura?
That's
Similar
what
to
I had.
Project Aura, yeah. Yeah. But
What
the
was
main
that?
thing that
What was
excites is
that
like the
phone similar
potential.
to that? It was called the Blocks or something like that, or
Yeah,
Block.
phone blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone blocks.
Amplifier, nice.
That's for Jordan. Audiophile stuff.
Yeah.
Breathalyzer's an interesting one though. It's like, why would you need that? To tell you that you're drunk, like, literally. But the best part is, like, as it says on the Kickstarter, that they're cross-platform, so it'll work on iPhone or Android. Because it's modular, you can just arrange it to fit your device in a way. So that's really
Wow.
exciting. The potential of that is huge. And you can swap blocks, yeah, as it shows that.
They'll bring that bring a whole new element to the old trading stuff at school.
It'll be like, how rare is this card? Oh, I've got a block. You ain't even seen it yet. Yeah, so
Let's get that a bit. What kind of price do they start?
I've never actually backed anything on Kickstarter, but this would be something I potentially could back,
Hmm.
or at least contact or something.
4 modules, 70. I'll take the currency converter off again.
I mean, I'd like to see something like this succeed, but didn't they already try it with the phone blocks? Or was that just a total prototype?
Yeah, I don't think that went into development, did it?
No, so phone blocks was, yeah, so it was a prototype, but then Motorola kind of announced with Google that they were doing the same thing, and so now Google's kind of leading it, and it's
Right.
actually like it is in progress and it will happen. It's called Project Aura now. That's
Cool.
also really exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah, like the recent update to Project Aura that I heard was Toshiba made the camera sensor, and you don't really think Toshiba make good cameras, but I think the lens in the apparently in the iPhone or one smartphone is Toshiba. So it'll be interesting to see how well it does.
So
Cool.
it comes in at $109. That's about what, £75. You can either get it for the S5, S6 Edge, or the iPhone 6. I'd have to go for the S5 purely because I can get access to that easier than anything else. But
Hmm.
obviously, Purav sorted. It's cool. I like the super flashlight. Looks appeals to me for fishing.
Oh yeah, you could use it for filming and stuff in it.
In Astro.
Air quality. Why would you need? We like knowing what's in the food we eat. What about the air we breathe? Like, who cares? Seriously, you want to know like how much carbon monoxide you have around you. I don't know. I mean, it could be useful for some, but
You sure there's not like a beer cooler in there somewhere? Seems to have everything else, doesn't
how how long until our phones make us toast, man? That's what I'm waiting for. That would be a
it?
real revolution.
Yeah.
Or cook us bacon or something. That would be amazing.
Go to the toilet for us or something. No, man, that's ridiculous. Like, yeah, man. I mean, tech news is pretty light at the moment. What do you reckon? I mean, the Apple Watch launched, and then after that, like, it's kind of like,
Yeah, it's just kind of cruising now.
Hmm.
um, what was that LG watch? Was it Urbane or something like that?
Oh
Did you catch
yeah,
that?
they announced the Urbane, yeah.
I saw Zedomax's video on that this morning. It was pretty good. He did an unboxing of it, and it's nice, like, but it's not. It's nothing special, you know. It doesn't seem anything too exciting, you know.
you know, the only thing I have with that is, to me, it looks kind of. Well, there's a picture here, pixelated picture.
Team Crispy.
Team, who's like,
All day crispy.
it looks kind of. I don't know. I suppose it's supposed to look. It just looks cheap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It looks tight. It does in a
Yeah.
way.
Looks like
It's
only
the
for
gold. It's the gold
watch.
color. Gold color.
It looks kind of a toy in a way, like the different curves and the levels. It looks kind of like a child's toy.
Yeah. This is one. This is This is the one for me. Oh gosh.
Oh, do you watch her?
Yeah. Still yet to try one though, but
It's nice, but I prefer the original G-Watch.
Oh, gee.
Actually, I quite like the 360 as well.
yeah.
I still don't see smartwatches as a necessity, man. It's more of a convenience, but I don't know. I haven't really properly tried one out yet, so I don't know. Can't really say.
Suppose it's handy when your phone dies.
I guess one use that I saw for it was my manager the other day, like there was a song playing at work and like he used Shazam from the watch, so he never had to take out his phone. I thought that was quite useful. So like phone just chills in the pocket and you just do it from your watch saying like Shazam and then it tells you the song, you can see the lyrics, and the app was actually quite optimized for the screen. I thought it wasn't like scaled down or anything, you could see it like clearly.
Just had Robert said liking the idea of the Revolt wearable cloud, which is this here. Looks quite cool.
Oh yeah.
To keep down interference from the government, surveillance, hackers, big corporations. Somebody made a smartphone that was supposed to block all that as well, didn't they? Like 6 months ago, but that flopped.
I actually caught your tweet, Robert, when you tweeted about this. Does look pretty cool, doesn't it?
So you wear the cloud, so it's like you've got data on you at all times. Is that how it works, or securely sync and access your files from anywhere?
Sam, guess he's back again. Sam is back. So they made bacon. That would be a dream come true. The day that technology makes our food for us, then we'll get to that.
That really will be Star Trek then, I guess.
Yeah. To be honest, smartwatches are a bit of a rip-off because they're smaller and do less, yet they cost more than the laptop PC. Very, very true. Let me turn this off. No. Still got comments. Anyone got any questions? Right,
Oh yeah,
Apple
Rob,
Watch
see, the Apple Watch has a small covered diagnostic port on the back. I think that's what we were talking about earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
The secret charging port.
Used by Apple to refresh film when the device corrupts.
Tablets can replace laptops for many people, though. Those who only browse the web, etc.
But then you could get a Chromebook as well.
Yeah.
I would say a Chromebook is better than a tablet for that, because then you've got the full web browsing. Like tablets are still limited.
Yeah, a laptop's still always going to be better than a tablet, though, function-wise.
By the
Simple
way, guys, any
one.
questions on Chromebook? I'm using a Chromebook right now, so yeah, just saying.
I noticed like your lighting's a lot better than it was, P.
It's the same lighting, but I think the webcam's just better than the Dell. Because look, there's no light. Like if I show you at the top, the light bulb is off. I don't know where I'm showing you. I don't know how far you can see, but it's just
It's
natural
like
lighting outside.
it's like having like a house tour right now. Like,
Yeah.
That'll make for an interesting hangout. But yeah, no, it's the same lighting. It's just I think the webcam's better.
yeah, it's
Brightness is only about 50%. So have you guys got lights on? Like Jordan, I think you've got studio lights, but
I've
Moz,
just the light bulb.
no,
all
no
right.
lights.
You've got your iMac light, I guess, or your Mac monitor light in it.
There's like there's a light built into the Logitech C920, so it
All
kind of
right.
does like emit a bit of light onto it, but
Mm.
it's a
No,
brilliant
cool.
webcam.
Something I want to try. I know it's been out for a while. Is the laptop David Franco uses, the HP Stream 11.
Oh yeah, the blue device.
Yeah,
It does look cool, doesn't it?
I've got a little Samsung netbook, but it's I need to get an SSD for it because that's the only thing that stops me from using it more. Is just because it's got an old hard drive in it. It's just like a train, steam train.
What does he use the stream for? Because like I thought the stream was quite limited.
Yeah, it's just purely for email.
All right, fair enough. It comes with Office as well, doesn't it? So
Yeah, I might have to try and see if I can get myself an SSD. What else is there in the news world today? It's quite a quiet week, I suppose, isn't it? Like you said.
It's really quiet. I felt like I've had like no crack at all, but just how it goes, isn't it?
the crack, nice pun there, Moz.
The crack Mondays, Moz the crack. I'll tell you what the crack is. All you need to know about my life.
Oh, this is cool. Iron Man version of the S6 Edge.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. That's quite cool.
Whoa, is that really going into
According to the
development?
Korea Times, yeah.
I reckon it's only going
That's
to be in
pretty cool.
Korea though, which is annoying.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Because it's ironic that they chose Iron Man because obviously Robert Downey Jr. has like a partnership with HTC, doesn't he? They should have done like Thor or someone.
Hmm.
They could
Or
have
Captain
easily
America.
used it for the M9 as well, like an image of Iron Man.
Mm.
For-
The M9 back does kind of look like the Iron Man shield.
yeah,
Not
looks like
shield, but
a
like
War
the
Machine.
armor. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's Zan P.
Hmm?
Zan P. in the chat.
Zan P. Oh, hey Zan, thanks for coming.
What's my tab? Where is it?
Nice ceiling rose, buddy. Thanks, Bob. Someone commented that in one of the videos as well. I was like, what are you talking about? Then I realized like, oh, it's the decoration in the on the light bulb. Ceiling rose, yeah. Listening while playing Papo and Yo on the PS3. Isn't that like that classic game with like that creature or something? Was that Papa Roach or something? Roach Papo, I don't know. Papo and Yo.
I'm not really sure what that is.
No, it's not Papa and Yo. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something Papa. Something Papa PS1. Parappa, that's what I was thinking of. Parappa
Parappa
the
the
Rapper.
Rapper.
Did you guys ever play that? Did you ever play that on PS1?
I never
That
played
was
it, but like it looks pretty good though. Like I would play it though. I've seen like people like playing it, and it's just like they just keep on mashing the button, and it's just like yeah.
It was a game I used to play, Gex the Gecko. Do you remember Gex the Gecko?
Yeah.
That was such a cool game. The detective kind of gecko, I guess. And then there was like Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, all these kind of classic games.
Yeah. I love my games. Like the games. Oh my god, it's gone so dark. It's gonna. I think it's gonna thunder.
Oh yeah, your screen just went really dark.
I know, man. It's crazy. I'm expecting like a huge bolt of lightning to just hit the house. Like, nah.
Then you'll have superpowers.
Then I'll turn into the
Must-
S6 Edge Iron Man version. So,
What are we gonna? Purav, are we gonna see any more? Oh, what was it called? I've forgotten.
What?
videos.
Yeah, but exaggerated videos.
Huh? Say that again.
Any more exaggerated videos?
Oh, any more exaggerated videos? I don't know. Why did you? What? Did you want to see one?
Yeah, man.
What should I review?
You should review a cloud.
Be like, Cloud, get out of my way. Don't rain on me.
Like Team Crispy Cloud, like I'd say this is a cumulonimbus cloud or whatever.
Oh yeah, Nimbus and
Team
Cumulus
Crispy.
and stuff. I remember those from geography.
It's got a grey tinge and it's fluffy.
Team Fluffy.
Hashtag all day. Nah, man. Guys, I'm a bit worried. It looks like everything's gone dark. I think I don't know what's gonna happen. It's scary. So
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. That was another game.
Crash
Oh.
Bandicoot, yeah.
Yes.
Kind of beat a bit Crash, like. I beat a bit Crash.
And then, did anyone play Croc? You know, the dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm just reliving nostalgia on Google Images. But yeah, I don't know. Exaggerated video. I'll wait a bit and then possibly do it again. Sorry, Mars, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, is anybody got a favorite video game character?
Oh, it's a
Ooh,
tough one.
that's a hard one.
It's a hard one.
That is a hard one. As in, like, from any platform or just like Nintendo or Sony or
No, just for like whatever, dude. Like whatever,
general character?
whatever platform. I would say my favorite game character is Bob Bell. No, I'm only joking. I just like using Bob for like everything. Is he still in the chat? Oh, Bob's a legend, like. Alex Kidd. Yeah, man. I remember Alex Kidd. Really difficult game. When I was a kid, but it was inbuilt into the Master System. Can you remember that? I know I'm a lot older than you, like.
Master System. That sounds like something from Dexter's Laboratory.
It really is. No, yeah, Master System. Sega Master System. It had like an inbuilt game and it was called Alex Kidd. And it was basically like a Mario rip-off, but he had like this massive, had like a punch glove, and it was, yeah, it was really hard. That was probably one of my earliest gaming memories, actually. That's probably why me and Bob Bell are the only people who remember.
Oh, in Dexter's Lab, it was called Master Computer. I think it was based on the same thing you're talking about, Mars. It was Master Computer.
Pretty cool.
Dexter's Laboratory was the first cartoon I watched, man. Always got fond memories of that.
Yeah, I used to like that one actually as well. It's really good.
I don't know, favorite video game character, I'd have to say Crash Bandicoot.
That's cool.
Jordan, what about you?
I don't know. I could probably answer it next week. I have to look back my brain.
You had time to think about it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What's what videos have you guys got coming up? Apart from you got your Aqua review. Oz.
Yeah.
What's 6 Edge content, bro?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed it in the case review, but like I showed the wireless charger, so I'm hoping to do a video on that. And someone asked me in terms of the case that if it works with the edge lighting feature, it does not, because even if I show you here, like when you have the night clock feature, because the cover goes on top of it, it doesn't show the so you can see the clock there. Oh wait, there. Then as soon as the case goes down, you can see the screen goes off. So that means that even if it's this way and you get a call, it doesn't actually glow.
That's
So
a shame.
edge lighting doesn't work. But I'll do a video on edge lighting because quite a lot of people want to know about it. What's the benefit of the edge display and stuff like that. But before then, there'll be like a comparison video of two phones. So yeah, should be good. Jordan, what about you?
Either tonight, if I can get it edited after dinner, I've got the T400 mouse from Logitech, just a little small mouse, good for taking out and about. It's got like a magic mouse kind of interface on it. You do gestures and things with it, and it's good actually because it's the only Logitech mouse that I've used so far that you can actually put the USB adapter into the mouse. Because the performance MX you can't do that with, which is stupid. But
Yeah, you don't see that a lot, do you?
no, it's considering it's such a a popular mouse, so it's quite a bit strange to leave it out. Then after that,
Buy that, or did you get it sent to you?
sorry,
Did you buy that, or did you get it sent?
I got it sent to me. Yeah.
Logitech. That's sick. Nice one, man.
And then man, what's after that? The Prism, the Sight Prism. Don't. I need talk about something else because the emails. No.
Can I say Prism?
Would you, if I just say to you, Moz, emails from Psych, would that say anything?
Oh well, yeah. Well, I mean, they've been good to me, that company, and I've got nothing but respect for them.
I'm trying to work out which company this is.
Yeah,
As is probably some of the chat.
Sunvision. Yeah, I just had to pick up some extra work at the weekend, so he was like, "Where's it at?" I was like, "Sorry," but yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. Probably. It's good though, isn't it? I do like the for the price that it is.
Yeah, man. I thought it was pretty good. It actually really is quite good for a party atmosphere, and I'm not just saying that. Like, those lights really do illuminate a room,
Yeah, man.
and it's really quite effective. Like the beat matching it's got going on, and then just the other like various effects and stuff it can do. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good product. Like it is funny like to look at it, and like when I got it, I was like, what the fuck's this? But after testing it out, I thought this is actually pretty good. It's not bad at all.
It's like when I first looked at the what was it called? The Tor, the speaker that's got, I think it's like 2 speakers and a sub in the base. I thought that was going to be about 60, 70 quid. But it's only like £28 on Amazon.
Yeah.
They do really good value for money stuff.
I've got this in for a review as well. Enhanced USB wireless adapter. Just strengthens your connection. I spoke about it briefly on the crack, but I'm still working on that review, so
Okay.
it'll be with you shortly. Any more questions in the chat or anything like that?
how do you review like a wireless adapter? Like I've seen people review routers and stuff, but it's like I don't know how to review that kind of thing. What sort of aspects can you cover?
Well, basically, like obviously, it's like to strengthen your connection, so you
Mm,
can do like various tests, like in the weaker areas of your house where you're not getting as much signal. Plug this into a laptop in the respective area and
mm,
see if you get any increase in signal. You know, if you hadn't before, this is working basically. You know, so like just
Mm.
do tests like that. Like I mean, I'm gonna go into my car and take the laptop and this and see if I can actually get some full bars out of it, you know, just to test it out.
mm.
So that's what I've got planned for it anyway.
Nice.
So that kind of thing, you know, and then, you know, just talk about the regular stuff like this design and stuff and, uh, you know, how well it's going to work like in your setup on your laptop or on your desktop and stuff like that, you know.
All right, okay.
That's kind of like how I'm going to do it anyway, you know. I can't really think of anything else to really test for, but I'll definitely give it a
Mm.
good test, you know. So yeah.
What coming games are you guys excited about? I don't play games generally anymore.
Games. I'm looking forward to the new Lego game, the new Jurassic Park Lego game, because they're awesome.
That sounds cool. I've yeah, I'm so behind on games and stuff.
Yeah, I think I might do a walkthrough actually for the Lego Jurassic Park game because
Hmm.
it's pretty easy. And I'd like to do a walkthrough just on the channel just to have a go at it really.
What platform is that on, the game?
I'll be getting on 360.
All right, cool.
I'll be getting on 360, yeah. Because I can't really afford to upgrade to next gen, so stuck with like 360.
Any tips on growing a tech channel?
You've got a really good tech channel. All is magic.
I don't know if I've seen his content actually. Let me see.
You have Luke
All is magic.
Eat Sleep
What are your
Tech.
tips?
That sounds good.
Quite.
What are your tips, Jordan?
Uh, Upload consistency. Um, yeah, just keep churning it out.
Yeah. I've noticed like me channel's doing all right recently. Like I'm getting a lot more subscribers than I used to. I'm getting like about 2 a day or something like that, you know. I know
Mm.
compared to the big boys, that's absolutely nout, but for me, I'm quite pleased with it personally.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, I agree with you. Be consistent, keep the quality high, make sure your audio is clear. You
Mm.
know,
Mm,
I know I use a lot of like music, background music and stuff like that. Make sure that's on like a really small volume percentage. I'm talking about 3 to 4%, and just make sure, you know. For me, I hate wasting people's time. I don't. I like to get straight to the point, and if I haven't got a great deal to say about a product, I won't say a lot, and it'll just be what it is. But that's kind of always been my style, you know.
Mm.
But everybody's different. But what
mm.
do you reckon, P?
Yeah, I guess that's true. You don't want to feel forced to say something extra just to kind of please someone else. If you don't have that point to share, then you don't really have to. The other thing I would say, like Jordan said, upload kind of consistently. And I would say just reach out to people with similar audiences, you know, work on collabs, work on getting
Yeah,
advice, work on sharing each other's content, and you just kind of build a better community for all of us.
definitely. We're all in this together, guys. You know what I mean? We're all doing the same things. We all want to achieve the same things, don't we?
Mm.
So it would
You
make.
sound like High School Musical there.
I don't know, but it's like, you know, I'm really glad like we started doing the UK Tech Talk. You know, I'm really happy you wanted to be a part of it and come together and make it what it is. Basically, it's awesome.
Hmm.
It just sucks that there's like no news this week.
Yeah. Well, what I'll try and do, I think there's some new stuff from a couple of the companies I'm working with at the moment that comes out early next week, so we should have some more to talk about.
Cool.
But
Like I say, I mean, obviously I've got those headphones, but I can't say anything about them.
yeah,
So they don't exist. So there you
no,
go. But they're pretty cool.
brand that shall not be named. But I got an email back, by the way, and
All right.
didn't want to know.
You're joking.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me. But okay.
Never mind.
Alright, guys. Well, audience. I mean, I don't know, when you're trying to get products and stuff like that, like, I mean, Jordan, you do pretty well, don't you? Like, with your reach and stuff, you do pretty well.
Mm.
Like getting product and stuff. And I wouldn't say I do as well as you getting product, but it doesn't really bother me at all because, like, it just shows you, like, Jordan makes fantastic content. He's reached out to a company who I've been working with for like maybe over a year. They don't want to know Jordan, but they still want to work with me. It doesn't make any sense for me, you know. It's odd.
I suppose. What did you say?
Because I thought companies would want to have the most exposure, right? Like, you'd think that they would kind of snap up
You'd
Jordan in that regard.
you'd look at Jordan's channel. You'd see the number of subscribers, and you'd see the quality of his content, and you'd be mad not to send him anything because you know he can create something, you know, great.
Mm.
So it doesn't make any sense to me why a company would not want to, you know, not saying my content shit because it's obviously not, but
Oh.
you know, it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. That's all.
You just said, thanks for getting back in touch. It's still a bit early, as we don't need coverage of products just yet, but she'll get in touch with you when needed.
Yeah.
Never mind. But I will give you guys Amy Electronics email.
Robert Bell says they must just like Geordies. Well, I'm a Macam, so you're wrong. Yeah.
Right.
So guys, we've been streaming for like an hour and a quarter. So
Yeah, time to
I don't
wrap it
know.
up.
I'm gonna wrap this one up. Number 2 in the can.
Any last minute questions? That sounds disgusting. Guys, any last minute questions? Also, how many viewers do we have? It says 6 watching now. That's not bad. Alright, let's tweet it out. About to wrap up.
All this magic says I don't get it. Why should a company send review units to small channels like 1K to 2K subs? Because it's the quality of the content and it's entirely up to them. Some companies have policies, have subscriber policies and stuff like that, but you know, everybody knows that you can actually buy subscribers. I've never bought a subscriber in my life, and I never will. But you know, I'd like to think like a company actually takes the time and looks at your email and sees the video attached, and they can make the decision from there, you know. And
It's not all just about the numbers, is it?
No.
Absolutely not. That's why companies take chances on me. I haven't got a massive subscriber base, but they know, I can create like an honest professional review for them. So that's why they want to work with me, you know. Because
To be honest, I'll say two great company names like Vodafone and Mobile Fun. Mobile Fun were the first ones to actually give me a chance, and back then I only had like 50 subs. And like, if not for them, who knows? I may have got kind of disheartened and just given up. Like, when you start out, whoever's watching is kind of early YouTuber, you do get rejected from even small companies, but you just can't let that get you down and just got to keep going.
Mm.
And Vodafone, like I said, they were the first one to give me phone review opportunities when I had like 200 subs, and from then I've worked with them for quite a few videos as a view Moz, and I think Jordan, you've worked with them on a few. So
yeah,
so going back to your question, all is magic. Like, it's nice that companies do actually, invest in smaller YouTubers as well as bigger guys, because it's about building the relationship and also trying to create them exposure. But even though your audience may be small, you still do great work and deserve to have, good opportunities. So
yeah,
it shouldn't just be all about the numbers, like I said.
yeah,
With the whole kind of like sending emails, when I first started, so what, November, December 2013? Yeah. I must have sent, say, for example, 100 emails. This, I don't know how many it was, but for an example, I would have got like 9 or 10 back out of that. You know,
yeah, yeah.
just you got to be persistent with it.
Yeah, you just got to have the passion for it, though, haven't you? I mean, you've just got to have the passion to create content.
Mm. Got a message from Ryan actually. He knows people, big people that can't get free products. Um,
Yeah. Well, nobody's going to give, like, even the biggest of YouTuber, like, a brand new phone.
Hmm.
Unless maybe you're like MKBHD.
yeah.
But, like, even then, I'm sure it'd be like, I'll return it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Mm.
it doesn't really matter. Like, and to be honest, if that's why you're doing it for the wrong reasons anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. Well said.
you
It
know?
goes back to like people trying to influence your review. Like, I don't know if you saw Geekonoids' vlog on like the badminton thing when he was talking about how companies tried to pay him for a review. And that's
Yeah,
kind of like, if a company's sending you a free product expecting a positive review, then they're doing it wrong. And like, if you go ahead with that, then you're doing it wrong as well. Like,
Yeah.
you should really review it honestly. So
if you haven't got honesty, you haven't got anything. You've got no integrity.
exactly, yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the point? Unsubscribe. No,
Cheers for coming. Maybe that's the thing for them, helping smaller YouTubers grow and thus having them a bit emotionally attached to your company when they get bigger. It's true, like, to be honest, I've met some of the Vodafone people, and like Mobile Phone I've communicated with on email to various people in their side, and it's just like I said about building relationship and kind of working together to build both brands like yours and obviously theirs. So I
yeah.
think it's cool that they do work with smaller companies.
It's a mutual thing. It's a mutual benefit, but neither party can expect to like, have like statistics like skyrocket or anything like that. It's just
Exactly. Yeah. They
uh,
can't expect instant growth sort of thing.
yeah. Obviously, like some products are going to do better than others, like in viewing totals and stuff like that, on a daily basis as well. Like, I've got a review of like a Edifier hi-fi like system, and it does really well. It gets like hundreds of views a day. It gets probably about 200 plus views a day,
Mm.
just because of what it is,
Mm.
because it's of high interest to a lot of people. When I made that video, I had no idea it was going to get that amount of traffic every day. It's
There's,
all dependent on the product. So if you get an opportunity to do that, it's always in your best interest to like give the most quality, honest review possible.
Hmm.
'Cause that'll like lend you in good stead to like gain subscribers from it.
that one of my videos actually a Tech 21 MacBook case is on like 36,000 views, and that gains um, something like 400 a day, something like that, and
Yeah.
a screen protector as well, of all things. That's
Yeah.
on about 32k. So yes, exactly what you said.
Exactly. You never know. It's like a lottery, isn't it? Really, you never know what you're gonna get, but it's out of your hands once you've done it anyway. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's what I
Another
do.
company that I really appreciate is Otone Audio because you know Adam Matthews that did Mr. Tiebox. He reviewed the VTX Sound headphones and I think he's on about 20k views for that video. I did it and it's on about coming up for about 300, I think, something like that. But they still stuck with me and they still send me stuff. And I met them at the Gadget Show and stuff as well last month and they're
That's brilliant, isn't it?
fantastic guys.
That's a testament to a good company with good ethics.
Mm,
Mm.
definitely.
You know.
Cool. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but I've had a message from Gareth on the chat, but it came up as blacklisted for some reason. Who was the first company which approached you and offered to send you review units?
Um. Oh my God. It's so long ago now.
Mine was Next Tech Energy, little portable batteries. That was when
Wait,
I
what
was
was the
doing
question?
gaming.
What was the question?
What was the first company that approached you for review products to send you out review products?
Approached us as in like without us asking.
Yeah.
All right. It would probably be one of those like DivX video converter thing. Like all is magic. Just put that in the chat when like you get the YouTube message from like that company that wants you to review their video converter software and then
Yeah.
offers you a giveaway as a nice like enticing kind of. I get so many of those messages. Sometimes they just copy and paste it to like both of my channels. I'm like, dude, like at least mix it up a bit. Like how lazy are you kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
that would probably be the first.
I must admit, I actually did that. I actually did that review for them. Um,
Shame on you. No, I'm joking.
it was a long time ago. Um, like how funny is this, guys? Like the first YouTube video I uploaded was on the 15th of February, 2012, right? And it was basically a car charger that came from eBay, and it's got 175 views on it.
Is it like is it like this? Is it like one of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I reviewed, but I can't actually remember the first thing I got sent to me.
I'll tell you something that I spoke about today. Got a message for was a world pen scan. It's like a digital highlighter, and it translates language onto your phone. So like you just literally go into like a restaurant, and then you just like run this pen over it, and then it'll come up on your phone, like translating it.
Huh.
That's quite cool.
That's
That's quite useful, yeah.
I didn't know anything like that existed until today.
Isn't that just like the translation app that was like one of the most famous apps like advertised by Apple? Like
Yeah, you just like hold it on, with the camera.
same kind of deal. Hmm. I always fancied like using that on holiday and stuff, but I never downloaded it. It's got to be a premium app though. I mean, like that's a pretty good app.
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff.
One thing I will say about that, like, I don't know if you guys tried Google Glass, like the first version, but they had like a, I don't know what it's called, like essentially what's an app on Google Glass. There's probably a proper name for it, but there was like a translation feature, and like you literally just look at a sign in a different language, and it will sort of interpret and translate the language. But the
Yeah.
downside was that you kind of needed to know which language it was. So like you could do from Russian to English, then you look at like a sign in Russian, and then it will tell you in English. Obviously, it was kind of set up in the place to have like different language signs, but
Yeah.
I imagine like in the next version it might have like an auto detection feature. So any sign you look at, it will just know the language and translate it to English or whatever language. Quite powerful. What do you guys think of Google Glass? Like, are you excited for the next iteration?
I never tried it.
I would love to try it.
Hmm.
Did have you tried it, Pete? You have, haven't you?
I did try it, yeah, briefly. I actually had some video footage. I never uploaded it, but it's hard to show that kind of thing on video because you need to kind of screen record the screen in front of your eye. It doesn't really work well. But I did a written article on it, and yeah, it was quite cool.
I love like the idea of kind of having it on there and like and doing a review.
Mm.
because it would be so easy. I mean, obviously the audio is quite flawed and stuff. It's audio, but I love the idea of that. Like, it seems so comfortable. Or maybe for like an unboxing or something like that.
I think TOD today did do one in that style with his dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Quality wasn't half bad, to be honest.
Didn't Gadgets Boy did a few videos when he was doing like skating and things with it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. He was roller skating in some park
Yeah.
or something. That was quite cool. Yeah.
More questions. Redmi. The last video that blew up in my channel was a tutorial of a Redmi phone.
Robert Bell, why did you say shame on you, Moz? I know this is going back a bit, but I can't remember. I can't remember what I did.
I think for doing the review of that video converter software.
Oh, right. You live, you learn, mate. You live, you learn. To be honest with you, I actually quite like the software, and I've used it. It's not bad.
Oh, some more messages from Ryan. He can't get in the chat for some reason. Don't work on mobile. What's your favourite product you reviewed to date? Oh god, that is difficult.
Phew.
Sorry for the delay as well, Ryan, for getting that. Oh man.
Oh, hey Sab, thanks for coming back.
This is going to give me a headache, this question.
Wait, what's the question?
What's your favourite review product? The favourite product you reviewed to date?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I'd say for me, I reviewed the M Audio Oxygen 25 USB MIDI keyboard, which is obviously a musical instrument of sorts. But I remember I really enjoyed doing that because it was kind of like music related. It was pretty cool. Not the usual.
I don't. That's a difficult one. I'd probably go with the V-Moda M100 headphones.
That's quite recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's probably the thing I've been most excited to get in.
Yeah.
Although, for kind of the most innovative thing, it's a review that's coming up, which is a external battery for a MacBook.
Cool.
Which is good.
Hey, what's your favorite phone you've reviewed?
I always hold fond memories of the S2 just because that was like the first phone that I did review. But in terms of the one where like I thought I did a really great job and was really proud of it, either the iPhone 5C or the S4. The iPhone was an interesting one because obviously before using that I used to hate on iPhones quite a lot. I still do, but at least then I didn't really use it much, so I couldn't really say. But after I used it, I actually saw some benefits. And it was cool with like the little jokes that I put in, like the Kit Kat and stuff like that. So, and I filmed it all in my house as well. So you see like parts of my kitchen, like with the sink and stuff. So I thought it was quite interesting to sort of bring it back to down to earth level. So I'd say my iPhone 5C would be the favorite product.
You titled that a mini review, didn't you?
Yeah, primarily because like me and Usman had like a written review that we both kind of shared on the site. So he shared it from iPhone perspective, and then I did it from Android perspective. But it's weird, like using mini in the title kind of confuses people sometimes. Like when I did the HTC One M8 mini review, people thought that was the HTC One mini, and it wasn't. So people are like, wait, where's the mini? I wanted to see the 4.3-inch phone, not the 5-inch phone. I was like, oh, you should have read the title better. That's why there's a dash in between. Like, but yeah, so be careful about using the word mini or compact or anything like that in the title.
I'm pretty sure that was the first video I watched of yours as well.
Which one? The iPhone?
Yeah, the iPhone. I think that's where I found you from.
All right. Okay. Cool. Nice to know you've stayed.
Yeah. Is it rude to remind you you've been meaning to wrap up for 15 minutes? No more.
Yes, it is.
We will test out the LG G4. I had a message the other day, I don't know if it's legit or not, from supposedly LG Mobile USA saying about, we'd like you to review the LG G4, but it's like a send your address and we'll send one. So I did, and we'll see what happens. But I don't know if it's legit or not. But
Was that on Twitter?
it was a YouTube message, but it
Oh,
went to
right.
spam, so I'm not kind of really sure if it's actually real or not.
Hmm.
But if it does happen, then I'll send it to you, Purav, and you can review it as well.
All right. Cool. I know that they had some like preview program in certain countries. Like you get the G4 for 30 days, and you kind of have to do some missions about it. I don't know if you get to keep it. I doubt it. But then there was some kind of thing. I don't know if it came to UK. They brought it out in India and some other kind of Eastern European country.
Yeah.
What about you? You going to check out the G4? I like Carphone or something. Muzz.
The LG G4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Yeah, I will do eventually as soon as it becomes free, man. You know. Obviously it'll be coming on Vodafone. Must know that by now.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I'll be getting it. I really like reviewing smartphones.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, taking a leaf out of your book, but I do actually really enjoy it. It's good. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to testing that one out. Like, especially after like using the G3 camera. I can't wait to test out the G4 camera because I was really impressed with the G3 camera. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, very interested about the G4.
Do you reckon you try and like request a certain variant? Like, have you ever done that where you ask for like a color or certain type or anything? Because the G4 has like a ceramic back and a leather back. I'd love to see the leather back personally, because
Yeah,
ceramic
I'd
is
like
kind
to
of.
see the leather back too, actually. I'm not so bothered about the textured ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, that leather back seems pretty interesting. Has any other phone actually tried to implement that, like a leather back?
Note
That
3 in a way. Jordan, you've got the Note 3. It kind of has like a
Yeah.
faux leather-ish texture, doesn't it?
Yeah. Get its case off. Yes. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on the camera.
Yeah, and it's got similar stitching that the G4 has as well.
Yeah.
um,
Same with the Note Edge as well.
should we make this the last question from All Is Magic that I can see?
Yeah.
Alright.
I am more trying to get into tech news reporting. What do you think about that? What do you think about tech news reporting? You've done a bit about that, haven't you, P? In a way.
Yeah, but I kind of do it in my vlogs. So like I did that with the Apple Watch kind of and the iPhone 6 when they first announced it in terms of reactions to it. I thought that was quite interesting. But when I did like news on the channel, that was like one of the first videos that I did where it was like about HTC Sense, and I got kind of slated for it because one, the audio was really bad then, and secondly, I kind of just repeated what was said in the article. So I think if you're going to do that, Nayan or All Is Magic, share some like personal opinions, like differentiate yourself from the actual article that you're reporting on. And one thing that I would recommend if you do want to go down that route, check out Bleem UK, like Zan's channel, because they do like Bleem Weekly, like a weekly recap of the tech news, and I regularly watch that and I really enjoy their format. So that would be kind of my advice.
Cool. That sounds like good advice. We don't really do that, do we, Jordan?
No, I
We're
mean I
kind of
watch
like
like a front page tech that do it, and they just they do it every day, so they bang like straight on it. Um, so in terms of how much you could get into an episode, then you'd probably be pretty similar to them, but there's your own stab on it, so give it a go.
Mm.
yeah. I think I had an inkling to do it once, but I just thought this is exhausting.
Mm.
This is absolutely exhausting. Like to do like the big tech news on like on a daily basis.
Yeah,
That's not for me. That's not for me, man. No
It's
way.
stressful because you always have to keep up to date, don't you? Like we find it difficult to find stories on a weekly basis. Imagine like on a daily basis. It's like it's just
Yeah.
insane.
Exactly.
As weird as it sounds, I think when you've got another person, it will become easier purely because you kind of motivate each other as well.
Yeah.
Like when I do stuff with Sam, I don't know if you guys have seen him, or I have another friend Kate over, and just having another person here just makes me like want to do stuff because I just otherwise
Yeah.
I would sit here just like I might do something in a minute. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Well,
Whereas the front page tech, they've got two guys, so obviously they can crank out stuff quicker.
yeah, dedicated team.
Yeah.
That's why I like content like this, like what we're producing right now, because it's just off the cuff, easy
Mm.
content. You know, it's and it's enjoyable. Like, you know, nobody's perfect here, so everybody can kind of like, get a laugh at everybody or whatever, or find things interesting from, you know. So I don't know. I mean, when I do stuff with Johnny, like that's just fantastic. You know, I just love that because I never know what he's gonna say,
Yeah.
so I just let it slide. You know. All right, guys, do you reckon we should wrap this one up?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 hour 37 minutes of pure tech bliss. Whatever happened to tech bliss? Anyway,
Oh yeah, I remember Tech Bliss. What did happen
when
to
he had
Tech?
all the Nexus 4s and that, had about
And then
1,000 units of
he
Nexus 4s.
changed he changed his name to Investigation HD, and then I don't know what happened to Investigation HD either. Yeah, I remember Tech Bliss actually. Damn.
I
Yeah.
know I really like this channel though. Like I don't know where it's gone. It's a shame. Team Bliss, like bring the bliss back.
Hashtag bring back the bliss.
Bring back the bliss. Tech Bliss.
Right. So
All right, guys.
thank you everyone for watching again. We'll make it. Sorry, my it's going dark. We will announce the time for next week as soon as we can, and then I'll put it live as well, as I've found that we can do that. So then people can actually
Cool.
get a date in their diaries and stuff as well.
That's good.
Still can't figure out how to do the thumbnail for it though, but I'll work on that. And yeah, everyone's links are down below as well. If you haven't checked them out, then go and check them out, follow and subscribe and all that jazz. And we'll catch you all next week. For us, yeah, updates on Twitter for next week's episode. And we'll have some more content prepared.
Yeah.
That's alright. Alright, thank you guys.
Cheers,
Thanks for
guys.
watching, guys. Thank you.
Later.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.